In this video, we're going to be doing 11.1 part 2, and it's about alternate interior angles. Remember, 11.1 part 1 was about corresponding angles. Okay, so our objective is I will identify alternate interior angles, and our essential question asks, if a line intersects two parallel lines, what are the relationships between the angles that are formed by the lines? So let's look at the key concept number 1. Alternate interior angles. Okay, well first let's remember, you don't have to take this as a note, I just want to explain something. Remember, if you have two lines, right, like let's say this line is line D and this is line E. Okay, remember those are just two lines until you draw a transversal. Okay, which in this case we could call S as your transversal. Now there's angles that are formed. Okay, so remember the transversal is the line that goes through or intersects the other two lines at different points. Okay, now see, since we drew our transversal, now that makes angles, whereas before it was just two lines. If we just had D and E, it was just two lines. But now that we have S going through them, intersecting the other two lines at different points, now we have angles. Okay, so let's look at alternate interior angles. Alternate interior angles, the definition of those are that they lie within a pair of lines and on opposite sides of a transversal. All right, so the alternate interior angles lie within a pair of lines and on opposite sides of the transversal. All right, so let's look at example number 1 to explain what I mean by that. It says identify the pairs of alternate interior angles. Okay. Well, here we first have to identify the transversal. See this line going through the other two lines A and B? This is our transversal. So let's label that. All right, and then the definition of alternate interior angles are that they're angles that lie within a pair of lines on opposite sides of the transversal. So now that we labeled the transversal, we have to figure out, here are our two lines A and B. Here are all the angles within the two lines. See these two lines? See how they're on the inside of the two lines? That's what it means by they lie within a pair of lines. They're interior, meaning they're on the inside of our two lines. And then alternate means they're on opposite sides of the transversal. So see angle 4. Angle 4 is on the opposite side. It's alternate interior with angle 6. So angle 4 and angle 6 are alternate interior angles. The example asks us to identify the pairs of alternate interior angles. Angle 4 and angle 6 are on opposite sides of the transversal on the inside of the lines. And then we have angle 3 and angle 5 are on opposite sides of the transversal. So angle 3 and angle 5 are alternate interior angles. It's almost like, see how we made an X with our arrows? All right, they're on opposite sides, so angle 4 and angle 6 are alternate interior, and then angle 3 and angle 5. Okay, those are called the alternate interior angles. There's only two pairs. All right, now that you have watched this video, you want to try the got it number 1 and then watch the video to make sure that you got it.